We want to get right to breaking news right now here at 4 o'clock. A bombshell announcement just a couple of hours ago. Prosecutors dropping the charges that had been filed against the two juveniles originally accused of starting the Gatlinburg wildfires. Thanks so much for joining us. It's an announcement Orange and White Nation has been anxiously awaiting for. Jeremy Pruitt is officially the Vols' new head football coach.
The university expected to hold a news conference tonight at 6:05, officially welcoming Pruitt to Rocky Top.
Pruitt has been the defensive coordinator at Alabama since 2016. He comes with some impressive stats. He won 3 national championships while working as an assistant coach at Alabama. Pruitt then went on to win another national title at Florida State as a defensive coordinator. It's an interesting development. It really is. As we mentioned earlier, it's inevitable. Coaching change. You're going to bring changes to a program's recruiting class. The first ripple a little after noon today. 3-star wide receiver Shockey Jacques Louis tweeting, "I am officially decommitting from the University of Tennessee." Pretty straightforward there. Then a short time after that, Tanner Engel, the corner out of Orlando, tweeting, "I'd like to announce that I'm opening my recruitment back up." Now, we're going to talk more about Engel here in just a moment. But we also want to touch on Alante Taylor out of Coffee County Central, throwing his name back in the recruiting hat. In his tweet, he actually listed his top 5 schools. Tennessee not in here, though Georgia and Alabama are listed among his top 5. Now, real quick, I want to go back to Tanner Engel for just a moment. In an interview with the Orlando Sentinel this afternoon, Engel said that Coach Butch Jones called him today saying, quote, "Find a place to go quickly." Engel adds, though, he's still committed to Tennessee, but his recruitment is, again, now back open. NC State, by the way, one of those programs you may be looking into, guys. Back over to you. The shadow bands is really the first thing we're going to look for about a minute out. I know you had brought some poster board. Hopefully we'll show a little experiment later, but where you can see the waves.
That's right.
You know, across some of the poster board, and we can set something like that up for you. Also heard about the diamond ring effect, Bailey's beads.
Yes.
So many different things we're going to kind of walk you through when we start to see that here in Sweetwater. Give you an idea of what they're dealing with in Cumberland County. This is Clint Low Road. This is a connector road, connects a handful of communities in this area. And well, as you can see, it's been neglected over time, and that's why this road will definitely need some improving. Now, when those gas tax dollars start to kick in, roads like Wiley Oakley Drive are going to benefit. Obviously, this area hit hard by the wildfires, but now the rebuilding process is underway, and the concern is roads like Wiley Oakley that were resurfaced 3 years ago are going to get all banged up because of big truck traffic coming through here bringing supplies. And that means these roads may need to be resurfaced sooner than later. Let's get everybody up to date on what's happening traffic-wise. Boy, this morning, this is what our map looked like. You saw all the road closures, standing water, different accidents posted all across the area. This afternoon, things a whole lot different, even though we are starting to see some rain in some areas. Let's go to the TDOT SmartWay cameras for you. We're on your side, keeping you up to date with the latest.
Are you going Black Friday shopping bright and early?
No. How's that for a quick answer?
I just wanted to hear.
For now, we're going to send it back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Kelly. Boy, you can tell by looking at Kelly, that glare.
Sun is
The
right
sun's
in
going to
her
just
eyes.
add to the problems, for westbound traffic. So keep that in mind. And Kingston Pike Middlebrook could also be pretty congested as well. Turning now to breaking news, we are learning more now about a deadly shooting in South Knoxville last night. It happened at a home on Fisher Place. Within the last 30 minutes, KPD identifying the victims as James Bell from La Follette. Now, he had been living with the family on Fisher Place for the last few weeks. Hey, all week long, you know, we've been putting As Seen On products to the test. Today, we're trying out 2 products that claim to patch holes and repair leaks. Here's a look at Flex Seal and Flex Tape.
The super strong waterproof tape that can instantly patch, bond, seal, and repair. Flex Seal is the quick, easy, and economical solution to thousands of problems.
All right, we've got our Flex Seal and our Flex Tape. Flex Seal, liquid rubber in a can. The tape instantly stops leaks. Let's put it to the test. We're going to start with the Flex Seal. Chances are you've seen the commercials. Phil Swift spraying gutters, rooftops, wherever there's a leak. We're going to do a simpler test. I'm going to spray it inside this strainer. Now, the can says you have to give it 24 to 48 hours for everything to dry. So we actually did one of these yesterday, and you can see on the inside we've got the Flex Seal, got a pitcher of water. Let's see if this works. And indeed, we have absolutely no spills. Now, I know this isn't your house, but again, it shows everything is sealed tight. All right, now let's talk about Flex Tape. Very sticky stuff. We've actually rigged up something using a PVC pipe. Got a little bit of a leak here. In the infomercial, it shows you that this can fix anything, including leaks on your pipes. Let's take a look right now and look at this for a moment. Look at that. The leak is now gone.
Now, one thing they point out in the commercials is flex tape, you can actually use it underwater. So say if you're patching a pool. So we've rigged something up for you here. I'm going to stick the tape down in the water. You keep an eye on the leak, and let's see what happens. Here we go. And look at that. Not too bad. Maybe a little bit getting through, but I still have a few air bubbles I'm trying to work out. But overall, not too bad. One other thing to point out as far as the flex tape, it is incredibly sticky. And I mean, it has to adhere to all these different things so that you understand why, but you got to be careful when you're dealing with it. As a matter of fact, you need to have a good X-Acto knife, pocket knife, or a pair of scissors when you're trying to cut this, because again, it is just so strong.
I mean, this stuff is. I mean, he picked up like a 45-pound weight in the commercial. You know, I mean,
you don't want to play with it. So
I know
come on,
you
give
do.
it there.
It's sticky. And I will say this. I'll give it this. You know, when we were patching some of the holes that we had created, and some of the water was still seeping through. I think because I had gotten my fingers all over it, that kind of, you know, if you notice in the commercial, he's got it laying flat and you slap it up against it like that. Try to keep your fingers off of it as much as possible.
Yeah.
So really, I'll be honest with you, I mean, this stuff sealed those holes in that little strainer that we had.
Okay.
You know, as far as the tape, it seemed to do a pretty good job. I'm a little more cautious. I still give it a thumbs up if you want to try it. They're talking about $12.99 a can or for a roll of this tape. But maybe for like a temporary fix. I don't know if this would be
Not
my
a full-time
permanent
repair,
fix.
right,
Yeah,
right.
but still, I mean, you know, it appeared to do the job that it claims to do.
That is
so
really
if you do
cool.
try it out, I'd love to hear back from you a little bit more on some of the different things. Obviously, I didn't try it on my house, but you know, if you give it a shot, let us know what happens.
We knocked out a piece of Bo's house. And
We just knocked a huge wall. My wife didn't mind. But no, it not bad. Not
Oh,
bad.
wow, okay.
Yeah. Good luck. You're stuck here for the rest of the day.
here in America.
And speaking of which, we have a number of veterans we want to recognize from our own family at WATE 6 on your side. And matter of fact, Don Dare is a member of that list. And you can see this good-looking crew right here. Don Dare, United States Army. Eric Durrell, U.S. Army. Also Russ Harper, United States Marine Corps. Robert Hendricks, United States Army.